let's take a moment to talk about the disposition of the government. What do you make of the president's charge to security chiefs to ensure a conclusive victory against security threats confronting the country?
It's a bunch of hypocrisy. It's a lie. He doesn't mean it. Why I would say to you he doesn't mean it is because I believe, I would say to you without any fear or any reservation of words, that it's my belief that it's the policy of the APC, basically as a Muslim Blood Brotherhood, to decimate the Christian population of the Middle Belt. And I want to say to you that it is my belief also that if Boko Haram was not prescribed prior to this ruling party's emergence and all of that, they would still not be a terrorist.
There, Mr. Yusuf, what facts do you have to substantiate that claim?
Yes, the fact I have to substantiate that claim, I think there was an interview that was carried out then during the just around 2015. We see the manner in which they responded in 2011 when Buhari didn't win the election. It's not exactly about politics, but in 2015 there were heavy threats and there was influx of these jihadi fighters into the country, which everybody suspected was if these guys don't get power, they are going to create this problem. And we know the first person, General Muhammadu Buhari, who emerged as the APC flag bearer that they said won the election then, was not in support of the war against Boko Haram. He felt it was a war against the North, so he felt it was an unfair thing. And that's why I am saying that prior to his emergence as president, prior to the coming of the APC as a ruling party, if Boko Haram was not proscribed, it is most unlikely they would have proscribed them as a terrorist group. And so the way it is going, looking at the fact that you can kill 400 people, kill 200 people, and then, the media and the government is trying to switch the narrative and make it appear that it is these victims that attack themselves, definitely that shows complicity, not just incompetence, it shows complicity. And you don't have any reason to convince the Middle Belt and that it is not a determination to wipe them out, except you proscribe these criminals as terrorists, as jihadists, and then the military engages them as such and rid them of our region. Otherwise, they are definitely determined to annihilate us while the government watches. Why would you go and arrest the victims if you are not complicit in it? Why arrest the victims and lie to the world that they are the perpetrators of the act? How would the community sit down and plan to kill 200 of themselves simply because they want to say we are being attacked? I would say to you the cause of all of this is a sudden focus, on Nigeria by, the global jihadist movement. In other words, there is a particular group of people, the Fulani in particular, that, the world has been deceived that they are more of an endangered species, when the truth of the matter is that they are a group of trained fighters, heavily armed, heavily funded, whose primary aim, sole aim, is basically to annihilate the Christian populations of Middle Belt Nigeria. That basically, I would say to you, is the source, is the beginning of this attack. And they capitalize or they sustain these attacks by lying to the international community, the United Nations, and every other person that it is a farmer-herder clash. As such, each time they attack a community, when you go to Benue, they leave hundreds dead. When they go to Taraba, they leave hundreds dead. They come to Southern Kaduna, they leave hundreds dead. They come to the plateau, they kill hundreds, 400, 300, and all of that. And then they lie that it's a farmer-herder clash. So identifying this issue primarily as a genocide based on a particular Islamic jihad that is aimed at the Christian population of Middle Belt Nigeria will be the first step in addressing it. Because it will give the legal premise for our military to confront the matter as it should be.